Capricorn. So this is going to be your 8-8 Lionsgate portal tarot reading. So we're going to take a look at everything that's surrounding you, your current energies, where it's going, what it's leaving behind, everything around it. So again, the timeline is the timeline. So what might be somebody's future might be yours present. So take it as it resonates and take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. Reverse energies as it applies. Remember that, okay? So let's see what's happening with our Capricorn collective. All right, too jumpy, too jumpy. Queen of Cups, for some of you, you're moving your heart forward. For some of you, towards a different lane. Some of you might be traveling as well. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here and I'm on to moving towards more peaceful shores where my heart feels more calm and like myself. Five of Cups is in your overall energy. So disappointment, a lot of disappointment, pain, rejection, emotional rejection too, hurt, being disappointed that this didn't work out, crying over spilled milk, regrets too. I don't know, take your pick. We'll clarify in order to understand more, but let's just get on with it. Yeah, a cycle is closing out. I told you, you're moving on from something here towards calmer waters, and you're in the process of it right now. You're in the thick of feeling your feelings, and it's hurting, but there's a cycle that needs to close out. In the world is hovering you. There's a cycle that is closing out for you. There's a major chapter that's closing out for you, and you are getting ready. Your energy is getting ready towards a new beginning. So you're gonna have to heal. Otherwise, you'll carry it forward in the next chapter as well, and you will mess it up. So I need you to heal, feel your feelings, do that job. Emperor, for some of you, yes, in the past. You're telling me that you're a highly empowered person. Capricorn and a control freak. What do you know, right? No, actually, I'm a Capricorn, Venus, as well as Mars. So I understand that energy. We have this tendency of being like, I have it under control. I can manage that. I can tone it down. I can keep the pain in check. It doesn't affect me. No, we are not going to do that. Otherwise, we will carry it forward, as I said, and we will attract similar people who are also hurt, and they'll create more hurt within us, and we will hurt them as well. So we don't want all that BS to grow, right? We want to heal ourselves. You're telling me you have the powerhouse and the will to achieve that for yourself. You're very strong, Capricorn. You're very focused, Capricorn. So you're like, you're going to get through this. Believe and trust in yourself. The moon is exiting. Whatever that was, you can't make sense of it. You're just left with the pain. That's all you know. All the confusion that was surrounding the situation, all the emotions that you were hiding within yourself, that no, I'm not hurt. I told you that's why I got the Emperor. I'm intuitive. That's the intuitive process. I could have told you that you're self-empowered, which you might be, and you are, but you're using the Emperor here in the wrong way. You're telling yourself that, oh, I don't feel any emotions. Okay, I'm not hurt. I don't get hurt. I said so I'm not going to get hurt. That sort of thinking is exiting. That delusion, that illusion is exiting. And your feelings of hurt and pain are coming out. It might be coming out in different ways, like being snappy or being like being sad, being depressed. Like, why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling melancholic? Suddenly I'm listening to those sad songs. Why am I doing that? That could also be the case, right? I told you, I saw the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, which means you're moving on. You're moving on. So if you do it right, you'll move on once and for all for good. And you will move back to yourself in a good way, right? Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, we want that. We want a fuller heart space for the new beginning. And we want an emotional, harmonious connections in our life. Nothing less, nothing more, right? We want love that fulfills us. We want to align it. We want it to align with our values, which is the Queen of Pentacles, something that aligns with my self-worth, something that thinks of me, something that considers me as a person as well. In that equation, I will open up directly to that, and with the intention of harmonizing with that person for the long term. It's not just for here and now. Queens don't do that. Emperors don't do that. They want the long term. They are in it for the long game. And Capricorns are about the long game. Believe it or not, honey, you're Saturnians. I'm telling you, you are for the long game here. I'm curious about Hermit. Yeah, you need to heal. I'm telling you. I was curious about why is it separated, so I just pulled it out. So again, as I said that, look at this. I split the deck and I saw the Emperor. Some of you have very strong minds, So what's the pain? Let's see. What's the emotional rejection? I'm guessing it's not fresh because you're telling me you went through a phase. Again, that's the original process. We all go through that. All humans. Let me tell you that. All humans. So don't feel bad about this. Don't feel like I'm calling you out on this in a bad way. No, I'm not blaming you, honey. This is the human process. I have done it. Everybody does it. Whenever people get hurt, their instinct is to shut it down. Their instinct is to protect themselves. They go into that self-protection mode where otherwise, if we just allow in that moment to just freak out or to cry, our whole life will get disrupted, right? So we have to allow some time to pass. When we are ready to see the pain, when we are ready to feel the pain, that's what when we'll see it. Our energy will see it, right? So, and also you can be delusional about your pain as well. For some people, yes, they carry a lot of pain within themselves, but they are not willing to acknowledge it. They remain in that moon's will, trust me, denial's will. They deny, deny, and deny some more, you know? Like, I'm angry at you. Even if you're out of my life, I'll still be like, I'll bitch about you, but I'm over you. I don't think about you. No, you don't affect me, but I'll bitch about you to my friends. You haven't moved on. You're lying to yourself. That's the moon, right? So you are telling me that you're not going to do it. That moon shit is exiting your life. No more moon stuff. Show me the Five of Cups. Show me the Five of Cups for Capricorns. Show me the Five of Cups for Capricorns. Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You knew some sort of balance. I don't know if it was a 3D opportunity because, hey, I'm just saying, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Fool. You blasted open with a lot of strength and pride towards a situation like, this is what they're offering me and I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Yes. Look at this. You blasted open with a lot of strength and pride. Like, yes, this looks really shiny. Somebody's offering me this legitimate offer in love, in life, or in career, and I'm going to take it. Yes, I say yes to this with a lot of strength too. But the thing is, when you started balancing up with this, it started to be more self sabotaging in nature. Some of you have this tendency to balance up with those people who don't have best intentions for you, manipulative situations. If you are constantly having to tell yourself that they love you, they love you, they love you, chances are the contrary is true, you know? And I feel like this is the classic case of avoiding the actual truth and avoiding looking at the reality of some sort of balance in your life that you were aligning with, that you were meeting up with in your reality, that you were connecting to. And you thought that, oh, this is equal, this is fair, right? What I give to them is what I get back. I give to them 10, they give me back 10. I give to them 10 emotions, they give to me 10 emotions back, right? I'm just trying to explain it to you as how I see it. And the Seven of Swords over that, on top of that, there were things about this situation that you didn't have full idea of. I told you that moon was giving me a fishy sense of like you don't have all the details, and it was nice and confusing for you to look at. You did not know the gory details of what was going on in this equation because right now you're not ready to look at it. And that's why you need to go through that healing process, honey. That's how you learn, right? That's how you learn what was going on. How did you sabotage yourself? How did you ignore the red flags? It was on the surface, on the resume, it looked very shiny and very equal and very fair and just, right? But it's like, it's nothing like that. It's disappointing, emotionally speaking. It's frustrating. It lies. It does not reveal all the details about itself. There are blind spots to the situation, but you told yourself, no, what are you saying? No, it's not disappointing. It's not emotionally abandoning me. It's making me feel loved. What are you talking about? This is fair and shared and equal. What are you saying? This is not it. No, you might have mistaken. And you constantly told yourself this every now and then. You were constantly telling yourself that this is equal, and you showing up to this, being generous with this, was fair. There was nothing wrong with that. Somebody might have ghosted you as well, or you might have ghosted somebody else. I don't know what that is. I feel like this cycle hasn't closed out yet because I haven't seen any closing out right now. The Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you. Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I'm telling you, there's a new beginning that's hovering over you, a new world for you. You could choose it. I feel like this is somebody else. Is that King of Cups? Capricorn. Yes, that's you. Yeah, the Emperor too. Look at this. Yep, that's you. You can have love somewhere else that's more equal, fair, share, that shows up with efforts as much as you do in this particular situation. But that's your choice. That's your cycle to choose, right? You have free will in everything, and the energy of new love and a fulfilling love, a more workable love, right? Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Well, the Eight of Pentacles is going to trump that Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like, I give you three, you give me three. Even then, you're lying about that three. They were not showing up with the three, right? They were not showing up for their side of the equation, not as much as you were. So again, taking that out of the equation, six is like more like, 3 3, like we are counting numbers about how we are going about this thing. And the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles is more like we are used to each other's energy, we are comfortable with each other's energy, and we are thriving. We are making this perfect. We are perfecting this love between us. We are sharing love back and forth, like not because we have to, but because we want to show up for this. Eight of Pentacles is focus, intention. I want to be here. I want to perfect this. I want to be compatible to you, which means I have to get to know you, which means I have to take efforts towards you, and I'll do it. That's it. It's not that difficult. And it shows up in the here and now. Like it actively builds a life with you. It wants to build a life with you, something you can take confidence in. So it's your choice to open up to a new beginning for yourself, because you have a new beginning in the future. Only if you take it. But right now you're stuck at this. I don't know if this is something in your life, or is this something that you're processing here? Because you haven't shown me any healing cards. So I'm having a bit of, you know, doubts about this whole situation and what you make of it. Let's see the Emperor. That might give me an idea, and the Moon as well. But I feel like the Emperor, we need to know this. And the Moon, because, well, what was going on under the surface? What lies were you thinking were true, but it's exiting actually? Something came out too. Something came out of the Moon, which means a secret might have been revealed covertly, and you were trying to manipulate yourself, saying that, no, it didn't hurt me. No, that revelation didn't hurt me. No, that revelation didn't reject me. No, it doesn't affect me. Okay. And that's why you might be lying to yourself, because like, oh, they hurt me, but I don't want to acknowledge that. No, they didn't hurt me. I'm going to lie to myself so that I keep on balancing with this person. Okay. Or you might be completely bypassing them. I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so weird. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's why things were building between you and somebody else, but it always remained confusing about somebody's intentions, why they were approaching you with that Knight of Wands constantly. It's somebody else that's approaching you, honey. It's directly approaching that Emperor, and with the intention that were unbeknownst to you. You did not know where they were coming from. They were always confusing with their energy, hot and cold. In today, gone tomorrow. I'm here today. Don't count on me for tomorrow. But hey, we kept at it, and that's how something was built between you two. An understanding was built between you two. A real world memories were built between you two. And there's so much time that you gave to this, so much patience. You just sat there. It's like, I'm ready to receive whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready with your Knight of Wands, come to me. It's sort of that big daddy insistence that I'm seeing here today. It's not the good kind, but it's insistence that I'm going to make it work with you. If I have to show you patience, endless patience, I'll show it to you. You will make up your mind eventually. I just have to be more patient towards you. Okay? That was one of the reasons you self-sabotage yourself, because you abandoned yourself and your own needs in the process of showing somebody else patience. Again, if somebody is not on the same plane of existence as you, they don't want the similar things, then you can't change them. They need to change on their own time and dime. And even then, that's not sure that they will have similar goals as you, right? Or they would want that with you, right? So you have to understand that. You turned a blind eye towards how long were you giving this chance after chance after chance to approach you correctly and things like that. The King of Pentacles, the Hierophant is like, oh, that's them. That's them. Was somebody in a commitment? Was somebody already committed? Or was somebody, either A, I'm getting two stories here. So either A, somebody was already committed and they did not want to, they knew that they were not open. They were in a relationship, or they were seeing other options, or they were taking somebody else seriously. Yes, they were in a commitment. They knew that they were going to choose their commitment, whatever they're attached to. Again, commitment does not necessarily mean marriage. It's spiritual commitment, right? I say yes to this, I say no to that. I have said that I am in a committed relationship to this, person, or I am having friends with benefits with this person, and I constantly show up towards this person's door, then that means I'm committed to them, right? Sexually committed, emotionally committed, spiritually committed, whatever it is. So somebody was already comfortable in another situation here, and they knew that they did not have space for you at all. They knew that they had no business getting attached to you or coming towards you, but they came for the flames here. So, which means whatever they have going around in their life was too boring. It was stable. It was stable. They were committed to it. They were comfortable with it, with the King of Pentacles, but it was not passionate, and they were craving that passion. So they came to you and you allowed them constantly over and over again. I don't know if you knew that they were in a relationship or they were seeing other person, somebody else was there in their life altogether. I don't know if you knew that, but that came out for some reason. You realized that they were blocking you, and they were committed to blocking you, even if they were not in a relationship. Let's just say that. Let's just say that they were somebody who insisted that, oh, you're an emperor, I'm a king of pentacles. Baby, I also know. I believe in stability principles. I believe in longevity principles. I believe in commitment principles, right? What I say yes to and what I say no to. And I'd like to show up with some passion here. I'd like to have some fun times with you. Let's go out today. Let's go have some dinner. Let's have some fun. Let's have some sex. I don't know. Take your pick. But it's fun, light-hearted sort of flirtation and stuff like that. Fun-loving times. The best of their energy and commitment energies were blocked. They knew that they were not going to give you that sort of commitment. They knew that they were just in it for the fun sake, for light-hearted moments. And even then, they were inconsistent with it, which means they are somebody who's very practical and stable. They're telling me that, but they were not open to you. They were not open to having a relationship with you, but they did want the goods. I'm guessing you were showing them utmost patience, consideration, understanding. You're giving them all the good energies, and that's why they keep coming back to you. That's why they kept coming back to you. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ten of Cups. Look at this. That's you. They were not giving you more. They were actively withholding from you, directly you. Well, what were they withholding from you? An idea of Ten of Cups. Something that's more fulfilling, something that's larger than you, that goes beyond oneself, right? It's equal, it's shared, it's long term. It's including you in their emotional world and being a part of your world, right? They didn't want that. They didn't want to have that responsibility. I'm not saying that they're a bad person, but they did definitely lead you on, and you allowed them to lead you on. You knew there were confusing elements attached to the situation, but you kept at it with this person, and they knew that they were never going to open up. They were always going to have some boundaries and restrictions in their energy and their investments, and they had a responsibility of telling you that, but they didn't. So I don't know. There you go. That's my interpretation. Comment down your story. I would love to know. Also, kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. Show some engagement. That's how you add your energy to the collective as well. I might be able to pick up your energy in my next line of readings, or maybe the next to that, or even in shorts. So there you go. I hope you show up again. I would love to have you here. Let's see the Six of Swords. Show me the Six of Swords. That's why you're moving on. Yeah, look at this. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, you have to mentally consolidate yourself, mentally commit to some sort of ending. It's on the back of an ending that you will open up, mentally consolidate towards opening up to a new beginning here in love. One that's stable, grounded, founded, one that wants to be there for you, with you, wants to have love with you, wants to give love with you, wants to smother you and be smothered by you. One who sees your worth. I'm guessing this person didn't see your worth, to be honest. They just treated you like a fun time Nancy. They were not interested. They were building their life for themselves. It might be that this was younger than you, somebody younger than you, because you're showing me Emperor and the Knight of Wands. There might have been an age difference. They were building their life for themselves. And that's why all they could offer you was fun time Nancy thing. But they were not open for commitment principles, as the Emperor suggests. Emperor is more long term, more stable and grounded. Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're investing in the new beginning. Eventually, you're going to walk out. You're going to be pushed. Believe it or not, you're going to be pushed. But there is something that's catching your interest, and it's with regards to some sort of 3D opportunity. I don't know where you are in this situation. I don't know how you... How do you get over this? How did you get over this? I'm having a hard time understanding. I might, join this. I might clarify more in order to understand how did you come from here to here, because it's telling me that there's something that's catching your fancy in terms of 3D opportunity, in terms of career, and you feel like it could be promising. You're coming on the back of some sort of foundation. You are telling me that you have a lot of resources that you could offer to this, and that you could take this and it could lead to something good for you. It's catching your interest in all the right ways, and probably you need it. In order to move on, you need to probably focus on something else altogether. That's how you stop sabotaging yourself. That's how you stop the process of looking back, is when you look forward. And that's why something is being presented to you, or something that's catching your fancy, or a business opportunity too. It's coming from outside of you, from you. So it could be that you're onto a business opportunity for yourself, or something here might be studies as well that could end up being your ultimate boon to getting that job that leads you to this 10 of pentacles, which is building your empire, building your foundation, being financially stable and grounded and founded eventually. But it starts with the process of you investing your time, energy, and effort into this. It might be studies as well. So whatever this is, it's catching your fancy, and it's allowing you the space to move on from this and to divert your attention from this to something more worthwhile, something more good for you, that could prove good for you. Show me what the bridge is. How did you get from here to there? Because the course suggests you were knee deep into re- being out of touch with what was going on in this situation and how the manipulations were going on. So at some point in time, you did decode it. I'm guessing you did decode what was happening and how they were being manipulative, how they were being childish, immature, and irresponsible with you, and how they were affecting you. So it looks to me like something happened and you might have gotten on to that. The devil, that's you. The high priestess, yeah, your intuition kicked in. That's why. Your intuition kicked in like, hey, Capricorn, think for your best interest here. Think the magician, the star, the empress, something that's attracting you. It's healing. It's healing. You consolidated yourself about what you want. Do you want wishy-washy? Do you want to remain in this position, or do you want to open up to something that's more fulfilling to you, something that makes you feel like you, something that empowers you, make you feel like you, uses your qualities for the benefit, not for your loss, right? And the high priestess and the your intuition was on point, bang on point. You were in touch. You were in touch with your intuition. So at some point, you started healing. You started seeing the reality for what it was, and you aligned with some sort of goal and purpose of yourself. The more you try to manifest this goal of yours, whatever this is that you're approaching, this goal of yours, it's going to take you places, honey. It's going to empower you. The Empress, that's the height of productivity. That's the height of self-worth, understanding yourself. This is what's correct for me. I understand who I am now, and I stand tall in that truth. The emperor makes decisions, but the empress is all about production, 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 creative force. She's very generous. She's very hardworking. And Capricorns and hardworking, I mean, really? But yeah, there you go. I feel like you're manifesting, starting to manifest something here that aligns more with you. It aligns with you, truly. It brings out your best, whatever this is. It brings out your best. And you might have thought, gone back and forth with this decision, but you are finally taking that chance. So I feel like you're moving on from this, is clearing up your energy, freeing up your energy in a way that you can actually pursue what matters to you and what actually captures your interest and brings out the best in you. It's using your capacity. This opportunity is using your energy in all the right ways, and it's actually enhancing you as a person as well. You have become more disciplined, you have become more self-reliant, you've become more empowered, you have become more focused, and the right kind of focused. You have become more resourceful as time passes by. So I don't know what that is. Put in the comments. I would love to know, but that's what's happening here, you know. Show me something else. Show me advice or anything else. You're telling me that you're diverting your thought here. I'm sorry for the background noise if you heard any, but let's get back to the reading. You still haven't shown me any sort of principles of healing here, so I don't know. I'm having a hard time. You're telling me that you want new love for you, or that you are putting your heart into something that actually in your work. That could also be the case, that once you start approaching this opportunity more seriously, your heart and your efforts and your focus are going directly into that, and your heart has a better destination to go to, one that actually results in your empowerment and your enhancement and your stability. Whatever works for you will give you back in spades, or will give you back equally, and whatever does not give back to you, it means it's not for you. Okay, it's not for you. And this did not give back to you in equal measure. It did not even have the same intentions as you. So what are you going to do? Six of Wands, Knight of, yeah, whatever this creative passion is, creative endeavor, or whatever that new thing is that lights you up, that you would really like to try. It could be a course. It could be a dancing course. I don't know. It could be a music course. You might want to learn guitar. I don't know. But that requires focus. That requires your efforts, right? It's catching your fancy enough for you to put your energy into that. And you're telling me that you're going to do it. Page of Wands. Yeah, there you go. Eight of Wands. It's something with regards to communication. You went back and forth. Look at this. Can I make this shit up? I'm telling you, I don't make this. I don't sit here doing this shit up. Look at this. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Didn't you see that? It's going to make you happy. You knew it, but you were back and forth about, is this going to sustain itself? Is this going to be stable? Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles again. Look at this. I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you. Whatever this is, it's with regards to taking swift action towards it, communicating, and taking action towards the situation and leaving the rest to the gods. All right? But it's necessary for you right now to focus on this because it's occupying your energy in the best of abilities and it's lending to you and your personhood. Look at this. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles as well. So that's what it is. You are investing in your independence. You're working hard for yourself. And whatever this is, it's a 3D opportunity. You're going to reach your financial independence in this, and it's going to lend to your foundation too. It's going to add to your stability. So whatever that is, go. Don't think about this. Maybe sort it out in the near future. Maybe sort it out after you have distanced yourself from this far enough, long enough for you to look at it comfortably. That you're not going to go back. You trust yourself enough. And once you do that, then you can look back at it and process it. That could also be the case because that's an earth sign process, honey. When you are hurt, when you are really hurt, when you're in pain, when you feel rejected and feel like a failure, you try to put yourself into things that actually work for you. You try to put yourself into your 3D reality and try to achieve something that gives you a sense of comfort enough for your heart to feel like, okay, now I'm open to focusing on my heart and what went down in the past and learning from those things. That could also be the case. So that's a very earthian process. For water signs, it's different. They can't move towards anything new if they haven't sorted their heart out. They are heart forward. You're telling me you have a very strong heart, but you're also very practical. You're very Capricorn. I'm seeing today. So I love this for you. Whoever you are, stay intact. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Okay, don't look back. That's all I have for you. I hope this helped and take care.